guys, have you heard? Ishihara wants the really rare card. I can't talk. This is LuckySevenDX, so welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon. I was gonna say Pokemon Pinball. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Trading Card Game. Also, this guy's like, he wants to trade, and we're gonna go trade with him. We traded with him for Serving Pikachu last episode after we took down the Science Club. In this episode, we're gonna keep trading with him because we reset the game, and he gets a new. You can do up to 2 trades before beating the game. There's a third afterwards. The one afterwards is only a Surfing Pikachu. Plus, I don't have that card. But I think last episode, I actually picked up the card that I need to trade with him. So let's check this out. He's looking for a Ditto. I think it's the Ditto that I have. I'm not sure if the other Dittos in this game, and I know there's 2 kinds of Dittos, but I forget if the other Dittos in this game. We haven't seen it yet. But we are going to trade cards, and we got Flying Pikachu. Unfortunately, as you knows last time, I couldn't do the Lightning Psychic deck that I wanted to do, because I'm doing the Fighting Gym this episode. Although this thing has the Fighting Resistance, that would have been kind of nice. But next electric deck I will throw this in there. I won't be throwing in the Surfing Pikachu. It's kind of silly to have that. I think I probably will throw that in a deck at some point, but not right now. So right now we have our Darkwing Duck deck. So we're gonna be going to the Fighting Gym, but not quite yet. First, there's actually a couple trades I need to do. So we're gonna head to the Grass Club first. Because remember that girl I complained about? The oddish for Vile Plume trade? That was like, the whole time I was like, oh my god, why did I do this trade? Well, it turns out she actually, when you reset the game, she'll actually give you other options for trades, and one of them is actually really important, the second one. Where she will actually trade you a Clefairy for a Pikachu. Now we're going to go ahead and do this, and it actually is a promotional Pikachu, and that is one of 2 ways to get a promotional Pikachu. Before the end of the game. As I mentioned a few times, you can actually get promotional cards by doing Challenge Cups after you beat the game. But there are 2 types of promotional Pikachus, and we will actually be picking up both of them in this episode. I feel like I'm talking really, really fast right now. I'm not sure why. Calm the hell down, Lucky. But this Pikachu is actually pretty good. 60 HP, so that's pretty nice. And it does have an effect for 1 colorless energy that reduces the damage done by the next attack by 10. So it can actually be a decent early game wall, plus 2 energies for a 20% or a 20 damage, 50% chance to paralyze move. It's not too bad either. So all in all, it's not a horrible starting Pikachu to use. So I'll be using those as well in the next electric deck. Those being this and the other promo Pikachu we're gonna get over here at the Fighting Club. We finally arrived at our destination. Time to get off and go do some fun stuff. One of the guys here will trade, but first let's talk to the other people. They're actually talking about the Grandmasters, which is kind of appropriate. I guess a lot of people do save this gym for last, being, you know, you want the Mewtwo from the Psychic Gym and all that. What? Okay, how hard is it really to play trading cards? Well, age would not affect that. If old people could sit there in the park playing chess, I'm sure they can play a children's card game. Throwing a little Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge there. A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge jargon, I'm so special. But yeah, if you can't play a card game, why are you even here? Silly old woman. But the guy we're interested in is actually right here. He doesn't give you a trade per se, but you have to give him 5 different cards. And if you do, he will give you another promotional Pikachu, different art, but same effect as the one we saw before. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. However, the annoying thing is you have to reset the game every time for him to do his next one. So here we go, guys. This is gonna be really annoying, but I'll meet you guys back. Random cutting sequence, go! Oh my goodness, guys! He's looking for a Rapidash. There's gonna be 5 cards. They're all uncommon cards. They're not like the rare ones, but they are ones that are... They're mostly like evolutions like that. I think I have a spare copy of all of them, except one of them, and I'll note which one that is when I do it. Unfortunately, it's one I would like to have, but at this point, there's no use in going for it. Card number 3, it's a Grappler. That's actually the one I just mentioned. I only have 1 copy of this card, but the way I mean, you're gonna need more than 1 copy of Grappler anyway to use it, so... As much as I want to use Golem, we've already seen it in this Let's Play, so that's fine, I guess. No Golem in this LP. Sorry, guys. Alright, dude, what do you want this time? You want Parasect? Good for you. I hate Parasect. It sucked during Amy, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what do you want now, dude? You want an Omastar? Okay, this will be the last card, though. Now his collection's complete. He's so happy, and he's going to give us the card. Once again, it's a promotional Pikachu, and that is actually the last promo card we need to pick up in this game. Like I said, the one that you get from Ishihara after the game is just another copy of Surfing Pikachu of slightly different art. It's not even noticeable, really. So right now, we pretty much have every promo card in the game, which is nice. Managed to get all of those in this game. That's kind of impressive, considering some of them are kind of hard to get, considering you need rare cards for them. But yeah, so we'll be using both these promo Pikachus next time we do it. They do count as normal Pikachus, so we can use them also to evolve. I mean, we've seen these Pikachus plenty of times before with stupid whatever her face was who used Pikachus all the time. It was really annoying. But anyway, before we start this fighting gym, I do want to do one last thing over here in the Grass Club, because now that I've restarted again, this person will have a new trade. It's their third and final trade. I'm not going to do it, I don't think, because what she wants is a Charizard, and I have 2 Charizards and 1 Blastoise, but I kind of want to keep the 2 Charizards because there's not that many good Fire-type Pokemon, but there's a lot of good Water-type Pokemon, so I'm going to keep things as they are right now. So sorry, maybe I'll do the trade after the game, but right now, or if I get like a bunch of other Charizards, but right now I'm going to keep things as they are with that. Unfortunately, I wish it was for a Venusaur, because I don't have a Venusaur yet, and that kind of bums me out, but what can you do? I mean, you'd think the Grass Club trainer would have a Venusaur. I don't know, whatever. Let's go back to the fighting club, though. It's time to go fight, so surely there's going to be a bunch of trainers waiting us in here for us, so let's go! There's not really anyone here. Interesting. Maybe we can fight the Dumbbells. Dumbbell, I challenge you to a children's card game! Rawr! Or maybe these little Japanese signs. Oh, let's talk to him from behind because we're weird like that. This dude is Mitch. He's the leader of the fighting club. However, okay, the pupils are not here. They're actually at other gyms training. I guess it's kind of like the fighting gym in the original Pokemon, which wasn't really a gym. It was just there, like, next to the actual psychic gym, just being really lame. Because this guy has, like, no, I don't want to talk to you again. Just kind of, I guess, lame because it didn't really, it's not really a real, I mean, look how small it is compared to the other ones. There's usually, like, multiple screens. This one's just, like, 1 screen width only, which is just kind of lame. But don't underestimate the fighting gym. As I said before, they are very, very tough people. So basically, 3 clubs will have the trainers we need to fight. There's 1 in the Grass Club, 1 in the Fire Club, and 1 in the Rock Club. So we're going to go with the Grass one first. And he is actually right here. You can usually tell because they have, like, these little white outfits and kind of weird hair like that. It's like square hair. Kind of odd, but this dude actually has like the little what's the name of that haircut? The one that's like going over the head like that. So weird. This dude's Micheal though. He's basically sitting here perving on all the girls in the Grass Club, like, ooh, it's girls and I'm so happy, blah 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 blah. Well, let's go ahead and beat him up. It's a shame we can't pick our gender because maybe we could actually beat him with a girl, but I'm a guy anyway, so why would I pick the girl character? I don't know. Well, there is no girl character in this game. That was before those days of Gold. That was Gold. Crystal was the first girl one, right? I'm wasting time. Let's get going with this. And wait. That dude looks like Brock. He has like it's young. He's sitting there perving on girls. He has the closed eyes. This is a young Brock. We're gonna fight young Brock, and he has a fighting type which is close to Rock anyway. So we're fighting young Brock. This is awesome. Let's go ahead and get started here. So we have our Sparrow, we have our Psyduck, we have our Ghastly. It's a good start. We have a Magikarp too. Kind of an interesting start. I'm not really sure what I want to go for first here. Spearow is obviously a good one to go for. You know, we haven't seen Spearow yet. I think I'll go ahead and throw that out. And we'll go ahead and throw the rest on the bench here. And see how that goes. Because we haven't actually seen Spearow yet, and I want to see if we can get some action of Spearow here. And he's a Mankey, that's not going to be too much of a problem. We have the Gyarados, that's going to be awesome as well, so I'll start setting up for that. In the meantime, Spearow can get this Psychic Energy. Its moves are Peck, which does 10 damage, and Mirror Move, which does the final result of the last attack on Spearow to the defending Pokemon. Not really something I'm going to use very much of, especially because it's so costly. But in a 1v1 versus Mankey, thanks to our fighting resistance, and even if we didn't have the fighting resistance, we obviously will be able to win, because all Mankey has is a move that does 10 damage, and that's it. It does have Pokemon Power that lets you look at either your or your opponent's prizes, your opponent's hand, or the top cards of you or your opponent's deck. So let's go ahead and load it up actually so you can see what I'm talking about. There you go, right there. So yeah, top card of either deck, a random card from your opponent's hand, or one of your player's prizes. So it's kind of useful for scouting, but really Mankey's kind of a weak Pokemon. That's kind of why I've ignored it up until now. So we're going to go ahead and throw this on Magikarp. We have a Pokeball. I could go for Fearow. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, let's get a Fearow going here. I do need more energies for that, but hopefully I can get this one to survive me. It does have 50 HP, which is pretty nice. I think Doduo does as well. So these bird Pokemon are surprisingly sturdy. However, yeah, no, don't be doing that. Don't be hitting me with your, don't like that. Do not want, I'm not gonna fight Electabuzz with a bird Pokemon, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna throw this on Ghastly, switch it out, and let Ghastly handle this one. Alright, Electabuzz. So this guy is actually kind of clever. He does run electric and fire type Pokemon as well to sort of deter some of the common resistances to it, although fire doesn't really add to that, but electricity certainly does, because bird types are the weakness of that. I'm going to keep this here in case I need to use it for super energy retrieval or a computer search, and then I'm just going to keep going. He doesn't have the lightning energies, so although he might be able to win against his Ghastly if he does get one, because 30 damage is not going to... Hey, there we go, super energy retrieval. It's not going to be that useful. So any psychic energies I get are going to go into Spearow to try to get Fearow, and any water energies will go into Magikarp to try to get that as well. I actually should... Oh crap, I got the lightning energy. I actually should evolve Magikarp just to make sure it doesn't die to a gust of wind. Ow! That hurt. Well then, Ghastly's going to die really quickly. I have a Mewtwo, so that's not too bad. I'll throw that on the bench. I'm going to evolve you, Mr. Gyarados. And I'm really hoping I can get paralyzed here, and I do! Thank you very much, game. I do appreciate that. So hopefully I can stall this enough where I can actually get a kill with Spearow or something else that comes in, because right now I'm kind of... like, options not very high at the moment. I kind of need some more options. So right now I'm going to just hope for a heads, and I don't get one, unfortunately. Well, that's going to be really unfortunate. Unfortunately unfortunate. I guess what I can do right now is just go for the... No, I'm going to throw something in and just let it die. I'm not going to really let this thing... He smartly did not go for the Thunder Punch because he didn't want to hurt himself. I'm just going to let something die. I'm going to let this Mewtwo die as much as I don't want it to die. I'm just going to... No, we got Psychic Energy. I could go for that, but no, I'm just going to let the Mewtwo die. Get the Fearow out next time I get energy, although I could always use the super energy retrieval to do that if necessary, and maybe, just maybe, he'll kill himself off with Thunder Punch in the meantime. Which he might actually do that. He's either going to kill himself off next turn, or at this point Spearow can come in and kill him anyway, so actually, let's conserve the Mewtwo, bring the Spearow in here, and peck him to death. That's right, a bird just took down Electric type. Take that, game. Take that. We got a Golduck going on as well. If I get another Psychic Energy, I can use that as well. Oh, don't. No, 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 no. Oh, thank goodness. That was dangerously close to killing him. I feel he got the Flamethrower, my Spearow would have died. And that would have been sad. But luckily, we got enough to get the Fearow here. And now, you are going to suffer, sir. Agility is, as Agility was previously. Heads means I will be shielded from all damage right now, so that's good for me. And Drill Peck is just 40 damage. For 4 energies, that's kind of expensive, but it's not horrible either. I'm just going to go ahead and get this on here and just do that. So Drill Peck is going to kill off his Magmar. And now I'm finding myself in pretty good shape here. I have a Gyarados almost... Well, now it is ready. And I have a Fearow, which this thing is going to have a hard time killing. He will be able to kill it... No, he's just going to go for the Stretch Kick, I guess. Not necessarily the best idea, but whatever floats your boat, I guess, buddy. And then I also can get the Golduck once my Fearow falls. I'm just going to go for the Agility, because I don't want it to try to hurt me. It won't make a difference, really. Unless he goes for a Defender, then that's going to be rather unfortunate. But it looks at this point like I do... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, he's going to go for the Magmar now, but that's not going to be a problem. I'm getting plenty of energies at this point. I'm going to start going for Golduck, actually. I see no reason not to do that. I'll just evolve it just to make sure I don't get killed by anything like a Stretch Kick or something like that. Agility, just to make sure I don't get hurt, which didn't make a difference. But next turn, Drill Peck will be able to kill off the Magmar, and I should be in pretty good shape for whatever happens. Oh, don't do that. That's just playing dirty. Alright, if you want to play like that, then I'll just go for another Agility and try to get Invincibility, which I won't. The only problem, of course, with his 3-color deck is that he does have trouble getting the energies to appropriately kill things. And why didn't he attach it to that Magmar? Weird choice, dude, but whatever floats your boat. He's just trying to stall off defenders right now, which is kind of annoying. But, what can you do, I guess? I'm just going to go ahead and just burrow through this so I can't do that again. I really should have just done that to begin with, I guess, because 2 Drill Pecks would have killed him no matter what the defenders were. He does have a Magmar ready now, which is unfortunate, but... Like I said, at this point, I don't think he really has much of a chance to do anything. As much as I want to shut the Gyarados, I will try to get the Golduck out after this. Oh, I did get the Agility. So, take that, dude. I have Agility. So sad. Too bad for you. So next turn, I will hopefully... Well, what is he going to do? He's going to just use Peek and see my Spearow. Go ahead and look at my Spearow, you creeper. Just peek in my windows, checking out my Spearow. How much does the retreat cost? Oh my god, it has no retreat cost. That's pretty awesome as well. let's go ahead, throw the Golduck in here, and I'm going to attach the Psychic Energy to Golduck. And I'm just going to go, well, let's show off both moves. I'm going to go for the Side Shock at first, and that is going to paralyze. And the next turn I can go for the Hyper Beam, and because of weakness, that will be a kill. So that is the game. Unless he's a switch or a full heal, he won't be able to do anything about that, and I'm going to win with a 3-0, or 0-3, or whatever we want to call it, score-wise. Hello, Mew. Nice to see you, but we don't really need you. I don't know why I didn't really throw other things on the bench here. There was really no reason for that. But Hyper Beam is Hyper Beam. We've seen that before. It'll remove an energy. Kind of useful, but for some reason it just doesn't seem as useful on Golduck. Because it, unlike Dragonair, Golduck does not have that slam move to do damage as well. So 20 damage a pop is kind of weak if you're falling behind. Sometimes you might need the extra damage of slam like Dragonair has, or the fact that Dragonair can just evolve to begin with into something better. So we have a Dugtrio. Really, at this point, we've gotten so many Coliseum packs, I'm not expecting to get anything good out of these. Except we did! We got a Scoop Up. That's actually kind of interesting if you're using, a lot of bulky Pokemon like Kangaskhan and Chansey. We've seen that when we fought Murray back in the Psychic Club. So those are gonna be that might be useful, but I don't really anticipate using a deck where I want to use that. Except for one scenario, there is one kind of deck that Scoop Ups are invaluable to use. However, that's kind of spoilers for the future, so I'm not going to get into that now. For now, though, I'm going to keep this deck as it is. I will change it up after the next match, but because of all the trade and stuff, I kind of noticed that we're running pretty high on time at the moment, so I'm going to end the episode here. And next episode, we're going to take down the remaining 2 fighting trainers, and then hopefully we'll be able to wrap up the fighting club. So this is LuckySevenDX. Score, Darkwing Dung 1, Fighting Club 0. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.